But Joe Kurt has reiterated time and time again, we've had 8 months together. Now it's time to test what we've been putting into action.
Here we go, North Carolina, the rain talent. They'll have to do it on a night where temperatures just got below 80 degrees. Olmark on the move. Snaps it outside, and the service across will leak. Back out to Bradley, the transfer in from Rutgers. Alvarez. Good turn, Olmark. Plays high, sent toward frame. It whistles for where you want to leave space for UNC. Kennedy. Leaping for it, looping from Mara, and caught by Norris. Clerman. That's going to get run down and launched across into the path of Brooks, tussling with Tennessee. And the Vols into the final third. Ball struck through and runs out beyond everybody. Brooks will pick it out of the shrubbery.
That's much better. And that's almost a replica of what we saw in the first few minutes, that 4 versus 3 in the wide area, where they're finding some opportunities when they can then bring it back centrally.
This lasered wide. By hook or by crook, I suppose, trying to find that opener.
And it starts out on the right-hand side, little overload, bring it back into a central position. Just maybe a
Fossey. Lofts the cross, open back post run. Steered clear and out to Stott. That's better from North Carolina.
Much better from North Carolina. Kate Fossey getting around the edge of the center back. That's a matchup that I expect to see all night long. Gets her head up, looking for the service into the back post. She's got Bella Devi, the wing back. Really intelligent decision.
For the Vols, 62-9. Olmark. Thomas. Thomas went for goal. There's Norris.
And that's the help. It was well done from Clerman to step up, get pressure on Thomas from behind, and then Tennessee have midfielders tracking back to get back pressure on the ball. It's Keaton who slows down Thomas, and look how many players, 5 Tennessee players in front of Caden Norris, making the windows for Thomas.
A season ago. It'll be Kennedy. Kennedy past Thomas. Thomas cleared away from the line. The follow-up is guided wide by Mara.
Well, welcome to the game. Miley Zick doing her job, coming in, making an immediate impact in that fullback position. 1v1, had to defend against Devi. This time she gets back onto the goal line. Olivia Thomas shapes a shot. Zick on the goal line, able to clear that one off. It was good.
Penny drops off. Malsom wide. Olmark cranks the cross off of Stayard. And the young fortunate missed touch and may open the door here. Heads up on a swivel, rounding past Holt Munson. And the numbers are suddenly decent for Tennessee. But laced out into the trees by Sarah Kate Rath.
Here's a look back at Rath's moment here. Full head of steam. Kate Munson, over-ambitious, leaves her feet, goes in for the tackle. That demands another center back to slide across to get pressure. Actually, it's Riley Kennedy, the midfield.
Leads to the first corner for Tennessee. Launch back post, header dangerously. It's still in the air toward frame and short hops into Brooks from Stayard in the end. Runyon was in the mix as well.
And it was Sarah Kate Rath on the back post, steering that into a more central position, looking for her striker partner.
And we're going to head into the break level, scoreless.
Both of these teams, it's been even. It's been back and forth, but neither team really creating.
These sides is going to have to find the can opener and find this first goal of the college soccer season. Back underway here, one of 11 matchups between the SEC and the ACC. Snaps wide, it's Olmark. Penny, and that's caught by Norris, head up by the shoulder. There was something a little unique about that catch.
Good passes to play from UNC. Starts with Mara commandeering possession, kicking it out wide. And again, the Tennessee was with those longer passes to break through counter pressure. She started to be a bit more proactive, higher vertically off her line to just quell any mounting counter.
Sure. A couple years at Washington State as a backup and under pressure now. That hit off the outside of the post. Has already played more minutes today than the rest of her college career, and Shea O'Rourke almost made Carolina pay.
And we haven't seen it quite yet from Tennessee, but they want to instigate their press a little bit higher so they can progress up a shortened field. O'Rourke making something out of absolutely nothing. A toe poke
for North Carolina beyond the one they already had. Set piece here for Tennessee. 3 of their 4 shots coming since the 35th minute. Header across the face. Price chasing it down, and it's slashed out of play for a corner. This is really good from Tennessee.
Tennessee's best opportunities tonight coming from static ball situations. There's a corner kick in the first half, then from a goal kick, which they were able to high press, this time from a free kick. Get them on the schedule. Make it happen. You are friends with everybody.
Yeah, I don't know that I can get that done. This ball snapped away. South Carolina and Clemson, of course, the great SEC, ACC, Palmetto State derby for history. Here's Debbie. Hopes to add her mark to this group. Now Munson. Comes to Thomas, advantage played.
In the second half.
They've had some amazing center backs over the years here at Tennessee, and this duo has coalesced pretty well. Good leave into the penalty area. And this deflects for a corner. And it's Malsom creating.
Good little interplay there with Kate Fossey. Malsom gets around the edge, but it's, in the end, good recovery defending for Miller. She doesn't give up on this play, hustles back, leaves both feet to block that cross and stop the supply line.
They broke Tennessee's counter, and now Devi carries forward. Out to halfway, this is gonna be onside. Brooks off her line, she's been rounded. Picking a header, toward goal! 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 Tennessee! Oh, that is wild! O'Rourke, what an incredible return to college soccer. And what a debut for Tennessee. And the Volunteers ahead of #1 North Carolina.
Well, this is a great illustration of what both coaches were talking about at halftime. Nahas talked about conceding possession too easily, driving in central positions when we have support out wide. And it's good defensive effort from Tennessee, and Shea O'Rourke making that willing run in a counter-attacking moment without Hope Munson completely takes advantage of the space in behind the back line, rounds Brooks, who doesn't impact the ball. She's outside the penalty area. If you come out without your hands, you have to impact the ball. Shea O'Rourke still work to do once she gets around Brooks, slides this one past home, and that's exactly what Joe Kerr.
Kennedy, Thomas, Fossey a central run, Thomas slicing back. That touch, a letdown from Olmark in the end.
Tonight's Sweet Score winner, winning a gift card to Mass General Store, correctly guessing.
And Olmark again in the wide channel. Thomas getting around the edge of the center back. Olmark, sorry, making that central run.
Plenty of time.
Reese, check your shoulder!
Ball ripped across and a back set header, angles wide of the post. Let someone else take the reins, and so it was. That is serious pressure applied here. And in behind, good save. Brooks turns away Runyon. And if North Carolina is to get a result tonight.
In the second half, hasn't had nearly as many touches on the ball as well.
Toward frame, Norris able to knock that down. and cleared away. Brown, Kennedy, lofted directly at Norris. You and I had the Tennessee-Kentucky game last year. Played the last 30 minutes and then started the rest of the way, Norris.
And she's been very decisive in her decisions tonight, whether she's going to come off proactively and protect the area. More of a reactive goalkeeper, wants to set back and defend the goal really well.
Popped over toward Raff. Angles this back across! It's 2! It's number 2 for Shea O'Rourke! Oh, it's Dreamland on Rocky Top! Number 2 over number 1, 2-0.
It was the one criticism all year for Tennessee Volunteers last season is they cannot get end product. It starts with Kaden Norris, decides to go long. It's Shea O'Rourke. Look, she drags across 2 defenders here on the second ball, not allowing her to turn. There's pressure and there's space underneath. One long ball releases Miller. Miller gets her head up and O'Rourke continues her run, uses the outside of her boot to redirect this one past Brooks, but it was Rourke who started it. Support underneath, and Miller getting the ball out wide, delivered a perfect cross into the run of O'Rourke. One-touch tap in and gives Tennessee a little bit of cushion and insurance here.
Malsom. Service launched through, looking for a glancing blow. Freifeld whips that toward the near post. It's hopeful.
At best. There's no discernible reason to shoot from there besides impatience, and we need to force the goal, and we need to try to see if we can nick one back here. It's a good touch in a central position, but it's way too far from goal.
Freifeld. Bradley from range. Tennessee, one of their most famous wins, take down the reigning national champion on opening night. Experienced debutante, a legacy program looking for that affirmative victory. And for the first time since 2002, the reigning national champion fall in their opening game. You'd have to go back 23 years for the last instance, Santa Clara and Stanford. And Joe Curtin, Tennessee, with Shea O'Rourke's brace, their most famous win under Kurt's tutelage.
Well, the magic question was going to be, what is Tennessee going to do with a much more complete, dynamic complement of attacking profiles? And could they get into good territories and derive more opportunities from that territory? Tonight they did. They were efficient with their chances, and they turned that narrative on its head. This could be the start of some real confidence and a good run of form for the Lady Volunteers.